What's going on, guys? It's your boy here back with another video, man. I hope you guys are doing all right. Bitcoin halving in a week, and I want to talk about just, well, I guess today might not be too much of a Bitcoin video. I kind of want to talk about like why I'm not the biggest fan of different altcoins and Ethereum per se. Um, Now, if you guys know me, I'm pretty much a Bitcoin maximalist. That's pretty much what I have most of my portfolio in. But I do have some other coins. And I'll talk about why I'm not the biggest fan of Ethereum, even though I do have some Ethereum. So let's not get it twisted, right? So, reason why I like Bitcoin is because there's no one person that's the face of Bitcoin. You know, they say Satoshi Nakamoto, but he's not like out there. Um, there's no real centralized authority figure, right? Like you can't go to anybody and be like, hey man, your Bitcoin's bad, man. We need to sue you, man, because there's nobody to go to, you know? I like that. But Ethereum, you can go to Vitalik, and I feel like he himself causes a lot of speculation and a lot of like he adds another variable to the market that I don't really care for. Also, I guess I just don't care for the fact that like if he is basically the dude on Ethereum, right, that created it, like shouldn't he be like a person you couldn't come to? It'd be like, hey man, like you talk to him and stuff, but it's like he can't really do anything. You know, like he's like, well, I mean, all the code's set, man. It's like I can't really touch anything now. You know, but I feel like when like he's there, I feel like there's a little bit more of a chance that he could influence some things and do some things that I just per se just adds another variable to it. And then Ethereum itself, it's like I kind of like the idea of Ethereum, right? Because it's like Ethereum, right? And then it creates more Ethereum and more Ethereum and more Ethereum, which is pretty cool. And I like that they pay you in Ethereum, you know, so but at the same time, it's like, and I guess it's fast or whatever. That doesn't really bother me too much. I'm not really worried about speed and stuff. But I feel like there's so many network fees. It's easy to send Ethereum, but actually transacting and doing like swaps overs and stuff, it gets ridiculous, man. I mean, some of the coins, you know, I understand, but I tried to stake like $100 a Polygon, and they wanted like, what was it, like 150 in Ethereum or like 90 or so. It was something ridiculous. So I didn't do it, but it's like, well, I mean, I know we're not there yet, but I also feel like just there's so many things with Ethereum that could go wrong. And then the problem with Ethereum is like, I like Ethereum, right? But now there's going to be somebody else who makes a Cardano or, you know, like it's just never ending, you know, and they just piggyback off the last guy, what he did. And it's just like, it makes me feel like it makes it less valuable. And I guess I just don't see a huge use case. I will say, I do find this kind of interesting that I like Ethereum because you can like put ordinals on there. I find that pretty cool. That's not really, that's more just here nor there. But basically, I feel like Ethereum is a little less decentralized than Bitcoin. It's a lot less scarce. And I feel like Ethereum, don't get me wrong, I think Ethereum's going to do well in the future. So that's not what I'm talking about. But it just seems more speculative, and I'm not really a hype guy anymore. I like Ethereum though, but I just think there's a lot of hype around it, and not that it's not warranted, but I'm just saying I just think there's too much hype around it, and I feel like also it's an easy target for like the SEC to classify it as security. So I think it might dip in price. You know what I'm thinking? I'm not gonna lie to you. This is what I'm gonna tell you, bro. I think soon they will declare Ethereum security. Ethereum will dump. Same time Bitcoin will pump. And I think they're basically just trying to make everybody, it's almost like they're like slingshotting Bitcoin, right? You just take Bitcoin, you drop the price, you make everybody so freaking exhausted. And at the same time, right before you let it off, you also bring down other coins. And then maybe you hit them with like a separate, like I said, like the ruling of a security. So it gets hit not alongside Bitcoin. So it's like Bitcoin's going down, and then Ethereum shoots down, and Ethereum pumps up. And then while they're still declaring whether or not it's a security or figuring that out or some BS, Bitcoin will already be at like 150K. Then things will kind of start picking back up, and then say, okay, cool. But by that time, Bitcoin's already up, and basically you just would have been better off buying Bitcoin. But I think Ethereum's pretty cool. I just think it's pretty cool, you know? It's like, I don't really, you know, it's just like, it's pretty cool, you know? I think that's how I feel about Ethereum. But I feel like Bitcoin is the true prize just because of scarcity, the network, the, what is it? I guess the return overall anyways is going to be really nice. And it's just like, you can't really compete with Ethereum. I mean, you can compete, but like you can be a real powerhouse if you just bought Bitcoin because it's so scarce, you know? With Ethereum, I feel like it's a little bit more accessible. It's a little bit more easy, you know? It's a little bit for those, it's a little bit more, I'd say for the moon guys, you know, like the guys who want a 50x and 100x and 30x, and which is cool, but most of that's a scam. I won't get into it, but yeah. I mean, it's cool, but I genuinely, I don't really believe in like, I mean, it's cool. I have done some crazy numbers, but I wouldn't be just waiting for that, you know. But I think Ethereum's cool. I think it's not bad. And I'll see you guys in the next video, man.